What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see everyone here. If you are here, if you're not, that's fine. You'll be here eventually. So, yeah, last night I was playing some Strider 2014. Not a bad game at all. Pretty fun. I was thinking, I'm kind of coming down with illness, probably a cold or something, which unfortunately for me and my almost non-functional immune system means that I get pretty sick. So, sore throat, all that fun jazz, everything else there is kicking into gear. I've been fighting a fever all day, but I still wanted to stream regardless. But, Strider is a little bit more kind of demanding on my body. It's a lot of button pressing, a lot of mashing. Pardon me. But I was having fun with like the Metroidvania type, complex type game. Always loved that structure ever since Symphony of the Night pretty much did it. Did it best, I should say. So we're going to try Shadow Complex for the PC. Let's switch on over to this. It's launching up now. Should take just a second. Yes, Keiko, it's going to take a second. I'm sorry. My cat's like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Very sure. Very sure that's going to happen that way, Keiko. Alright, let me move this over where I can see it. Let's check the audio levels. Turn it down. This is unfortunately one of those games where if you click outside of the game window, then all the audio goes away. So it's a real pain in the butt to kind of balance. But if it needs to be readjusted, let me know. Oh, that's nice and loud. Was that really necessary? Stand down! Wow, thank God you're on our side! Crushes his skull.
Sam Dallas to the Pentagon. Come in.
We have you, Colonel Dallas. Going secure now.
Level 2 blindside in progress. Forces converging on 17th Street and Constitution Avenue Northwest. I'm en route.
Locking on your location now. Do not engage hostiles. Backup is on the way.
I've stolen one of their weapons. A battle suit. I'm gonna cram it down their throats.
Secret Service is already on site. I repeat, do not engage.
Don't worry. I'll know who to shoot.
Shoot everybody, right? Just see if there's anything up here at all. Except for kind of floaty controls, it's all there. Alright, readjust headphones. Hi, Keiko. What you up to, buddy? Just gonna sit there and watch? Alright. Well, I can see where I'm aiming. Michael Bay would be proud.
Pentagon, this is Dallas.
Right here, Colonel.
Target's neutralized. The Vice President is safe.
Think so?
Wait, what? Come on.
That helplessness you're feeling? A special override device we installed in your armor.
Lucius.
You think we didn't see this coming?
At least the Vice President is safe.
You mean that Vice President of the United States? Not really.
Damn it!
If it's any comfort, you're not the only pawn who's in play today. There's a very large chessboard out there. Farewell, Colonel.
So I'm guessing remastered means we added bloom to everything. That's how you know it's remastered.
Come on, Jason, keep up.
Jason!
All right, Jason?
Do I have to press X to Jason,
Hey
or...
there, cutie.
How did you do that?
Ninja training.
Yeah, right. Didn't you say the other night at the bar that you could keep up with me?
You were hitting on me. I'd have said anything.
It's a good thing you got those baby blues, cutie. All right, follow me down in 20. Don't worry, this is gonna be fun.
Am I Nathan Drake?
Yeah, says the girl who explored this cave as a kid.
You'll be fine.
$18, $19, and $20. You down there, Claire?
I gotta say, I have an amazing vertical leap. This guy should play in the NBA. He can dunk, like, well above it. Dunk with his feet.
Claire, I'm coming down! Claire? Perfect. Claire, this isn't funny. Claire!
For me.
If you wanted me to carry your gear, you could have just asked me to. Come on, enough's enough. Someone actually put flooring down here? What the?
Let go of me! You bastards!
Stop whining or you'll go home in a body bag.
Let me go!
Wow, these stormtroopers look really different than the ones in Star Wars.
This is Echo 7. We are en route to Sector B5. Please prep for interrogation.
I am so in over my head. I wonder what's up there. I should come back here later. B5. B5. Got it. I'll probably need to sprint to avoid that camera.
Good thing I talk out loud to myself. So can I level up, or... I actually played this through on the Xbox 360, but I don't remember a whole lot about it. Just, like, really pretty much stupid story, which most things are, but I don't think that there's a XP tree or anything. Just like, you level up, congratulations. It's like, alright, neat.
Locked. Man, where is she?
You. I'm Claire Duncan, an anthropology student. I don't. Ow! I swear I'm not.
Oh no, Claire.
Let's start again.
I was gonna pay you to do that to me.
Command and control. How's our visitor doing? She's stubborn, sir. Then Mr. Sweet will interrogate her. Bring her to the helipad. Yes, sir.
And the funny thing is, she really is a spy. Spoiler.
You want to enlist? You've trained your whole life.
No, you trained me, Dad. There's a difference. I'm not you. I don't want to kill people.
Being a soldier isn't about killing. You know that.
It's about killing a
It's
whole
about
lot.
fighting for something bigger than yourself.
Yeah, well, I can't deal with that, okay?
Someday you're gonna find something worth fighting for. And then you'll change your tune.
You just had to be right, huh, Dad? Uh-oh. Turret.
How I'm not deaf by shooting this gun in a air vent, I don't know.
Nice. Gotta keep my eye out for more of these.
Nice, I suddenly can't climb up there, and there we go. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, it leads me back to the same place.
They're saying there's another intruder? What the hell never happened to security? You almost feel sorry for whoever it is. The commander wants him alive. Dead works for me.
Fortunately, everybody's very hard of hearing in this place. Okay, so you can't jump up ladders to go faster. Okay, it's a restock room. Excuse me.
Not letting you down, Claire. How big is this damn place?
I've only been through like 4 rooms.
Okay, fine. Going for a swim.
Yep, they will explode. Alright.
Another empty room.
You want out, Kiko? All right, let you out. There you go. Cat wanted to go out.
Grenades. All right. Shoot and not feel guilty. Come on!
God. Your throwing grenade range is like really weird.
Come on, Jason, think. Go back and grab some of the stuff you missed.
Well, that was Strider. This is a different game called Shadow Ninja, or not Shadow Ninja, Shadow Warrior, which is pretty much the same style of game, except for it's less button mashy. What's up, T-Balls? Hopefully you're well. I'm fighting getting sick, so I didn't feel like playing a really intensive game. Constantly have the button mash, so playing this instead. And I'm okay! No drop damage. Basic premise is we're on a first date, and we're going camping, and she gets lost, and all of a sudden, like, oh, we're actually right next to this secret facility, and there's bad guys kidnapping her, and I'm trying to save my date. And they're like, you're a spy, admit it, and she really is a spy. It's a pretty... What's the story called? Oh, yes, lame. So, yeah. So the story's not really much to it. But it's a decent type of Metroidvania type game. It's a lot easier than Strider is, for sure. Oh no, here we go. Rachel Ray's recipe for linguine with white clam sauce to spike your appetite. Oh. Fourth cup of EVOO. It's quite a lot. Not surprising for her. Teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Yeah, you can do that. 6 cloves of garlic. That's going to be very, very garlicky. A whole lot of garlic. I mean, I'd cut that down by like maybe even a third. Like 2 cloves of garlic, really. 3 if you're really adventurous. Tin of anchovies. You don't need a tin. You maybe want like 2 or 3. Anchovies are going to, like, in around 2 or 3 or so, are going to add... They're basically Italian MSG. They're going to add flavor without a fishy taste. Pardon me, if you had a whole bunch of them, a whole can of it, well, why? Sprigs of thyme leaf. White wine, yeah, you could use that. Clam juice, yeah, that's optional too. Can of whole baby clams. You can use baby clams. I mean, you can use a can, but I mean, you'd just be better off to use real clams at that point. Lemon zested and juiced. Pound linguine slightly undercooked by about 6 or 7 minutes. 4th cup of parsley. That's way too much parsley. That's going to make it taste like you just cut your grass and just threw it on your plate. That's way too much. Lots of black pepper and salt. That's the taste. And crusty bread for mopping. Yeah, which is basically just soaking up juices and stuff. So, yeah, the things I have an issue with is that's whole lot of garlic. Way too much garlic. Garlic's going to overpower everything. And then... anchovies, way too much. Instead of like a whole container, a whole tin of them, like literally, like you buy, like I have like our anchovy fillets, which are basically, you know, they're deboned and just the meat part there. So I can take 2 or 3 of them and throw them into throw them into a pot of whatever I'm making. Like if I'm making a ragu or something, and help flavor it that way, give it that little extra umami flavor to it. Like a whole can. Ugh. So she's like half on and then partially wrong. Her version's just going to come out nothing but fishy garlic. It's just going to be bad. It's going to be like way overpowered. It's not going to taste like clams. Yeah, she could have added some cheese to it. I mean, if you wanted to. I mean, it's linguine. I mean, you could add some Parmesan if you wanted to it, really. 'Cause, I mean, it's basically it's clams and linguine, so pardon me. Yeah, she's just gonna have like way overpowered stuff, which is not surprising, of course. That seems to be the seam of thought. I don't know why that is. Some cheeses won't go well, but I mean, some of them really do. Like, I make shrimp Alfredo. You know, that's Parmesan cheese and shrimp. You know, it's seafood and things that go well, they go like that together. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure who started that, really, to be honest, but I guess maybe somebody put like cheddar cheese or something weird together. That maybe might not work a whole lot, but yeah, you can definitely pair cheese with seafood. You just gotta make sure it's the right type and the right amount. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've done the same thing with shrimp. I've made shrimp mac and cheese. I like to make what's called like Memphis barbecue style, which is actually where you just add in like you make macaroni and cheese. You throw in things like red pepper flake, about maybe a tablespoon or two of barbecue sauce of your choice, of your favorite type, some green onion, some bacon. You know, it just sounds kind of weird, like, oh, you really want to add that mac and cheese, but you stir it all together because it's like really smoky, kind of barbecue-ish flavor. You can put spiced shrimp or Cajun shrimp in there as well. That goes pretty decently. Lobster, if you have it, if you can spring for it. Crawfish. Those tend to go pretty well on it. That's like my ultimate comfort food that I don't really make too often because it's not really too healthy for me. And the whole thing of like people also I've heard of like making macaroni and cheese and putting a crust on it. I'm not really a fan of that myself. I just like to make the really cheesy, bechamel sauce in the pan by itself and not really have to bake it again with, breadcrumbs on top. It just, for me, it just doesn't appeal for me. I'm not really a crusty fan on my mac and cheese, but apparently a lot of people are. Yeah, curry powder and cardamom for apple cider. Although, actuality, these bullets wouldn't be going past 18 inches into the water, but that's alright. It's a video game. I like how breathing sounds underwater, like, oh man, it's really hard to swim in this water. It's like, I'm pretty sure I'd be drowning horribly right then, taking big breaths like that.
You're not stopping me.
Pretty sure.
Let's go hiking, Jason. It'll be fun, Jason.
You sound just like Nathan Drake, Jason. You played pretty much like him, Jason. So I'm wondering what button I have to press to Jason. Jason! Jason! If you ever played Heavy Rain or seen that, oh god. David Cage is such a hack.
It can't have gone far. Where is he? Enemy sighted.
Eventually I'll hit it.
Who are these guys? Homegrown terrorists or what?
Oh, so I got an email from Elgato that they're sending me my replacement capture card, HD60S. The tracking number just updated. I'm not getting it until January 3rd. I sent them an angry tweet wanting to know why the hell that I was able to send them through UPS a package and they got it in 2 days. But for them to send me a new one, the first time only took 3 days, and this is taking 2 weeks. Alright, back to the game. Forgive my sniffling and snorting and stuff like that. I'm trying to not come down with a cold and losing very, very slowly but surely.
Those alarms are driving me crazy. Do we really have to drill today? This isn't a drill. Word is we got an infiltrator. Seriously? Just one? That shouldn't be a problem. This base is huge, man. You know that.
Should have seen that Boy Scout troop we wiped out last week.
If I find him, they got to answer for my headache. You and me both.
Those Girl Scout cookies, those cookies were outrageously priced. Oh, they paid for it alright. God, my guy sucks. Yeah, grenade tossing is like completely random and up in the air if it's going to work at all. It's like, okay, let's aim up, straight up toss it and just throw it right at my feet. And grenade splash damage is a problem in this game, so pardon me. You can get hurt. This doesn't seem very OSHA safe. I mean, you have a ladder here, so you have to like run and take a leap to get to it to get up and down to work. Ooh.
MP50.
MP50. Nice. we didn't have the rights to MP5. Nor did we have the rights to MC5 and to kick out the jam. Currently making ghetto sweet and sour chicken, popcorn chicken, green pepper, onion, pineapple, and sweet and sour sauce, maybe sweet chili sauce, white wine vinegar, and some pineapple juice. Doesn't sound bad. It actually sounds like it'd be pretty decent. I mean, I'm gonna tell you straight up here, a lot of sweet and sour chicken is American made. Like, there's only like one Szechuan cuisine that I know that actually has authentic, and it's like nothing like it. Actually, I'm trying to think. There's actually a YouTube video somebody did. It's like some news organization actually tracked down like the original one that I was taught, and it's like it's nothing like the stuff we have here, like where it's the really sweet stuff that made its way from the States back over to China and became really more popular in Cantonese style. Where you have like the lemon, you have like not the lemon, you have the pineapple, the green peppers, things of that nature, make it more of a citrus flavor. So yeah, it's actually not bad at all. It's kind of like how I make orange chicken. That's another thing that actually started in the States and worked its way backwards to China. It's kind of crazy. Hi, don't see me here. Good job. Yeah, I mean, as long as they like it, or as long as you like it if you're eating it yourself. I mean, that's the big thing. But if I see any type of recipe where they say it's authentic Chinese food and it says the word ketchup in it, disregard that. That is not authentic. That is... Ketchup does not exist in China. You just had to turn around.
Come on.
The paralysis has taken effect, yes? I despise pain, you know. I find my subjects are far more willing to talk if they're forced to watch me dissect.
Now
them.
watch me as I fill in your tooth.
They
That
spill
toothache
their
will bother you no more.
So I don't have to. Watch. I'll show you.
I'll show you all myself.
Let her go!
Welcome. You don't look like a killer to me.
Come on, let's go.
I can't move because of that.
Now it's
stuff you
very
shot me
spicy, very
I'll carry
garlicky,
you.
but not
Don't
bad.
Wait, forget it.
Forget it. Screw that.
Jason, listen. You gotta find something so that we can leave together. A jeep, a tank, anything. Stash me behind those cabinets. I'll be fine.
Stash you behind That's crazy.
That's why it's perfect. The guy's lying here, dead. This is the last place they'd search. Who'd be crazy enough to hang around here?
Well, seeing how they're highly incompetent.
What's going on here?
You know, I heard them say something about the big push. It's happening today. We fell into the middle of something big, Jason.
This is ridiculous.
Just like I was gonna fall into something big in your pants.
What does NSA look like?
How would I know?
Exactly. You have my backpack. Good. There's walkie-talkies in it. We can keep in touch. Now kiss me and hurry back.
This is the worst first date we've ever been on. And I've had some pretty bad first dates. Oh, no doubt. You could eat dog and you'd never know. That's the beautiful thing about it. I like how my guy just can't open things normally. Like, knock out an air vent. Nope. He's just gotta shoot everything.
do this.
Don't make this into a Michael Bay action film. Why do we have a gun here pointed this direction at our own troops? So, I saw Star Wars last night. Yeah, it's a train wreck. But interestingly enough, though, I mean, they filmed it, pardon me, in a way to intentionally screw over the last movie entirely. Like, you can actually skip episode 8. All you have to know is the information is that Luke is dead. And that's it. That's all you need to know about the last one. And then you could watch this new one and you'd be fine. Yeah, that would be a lot easier. I agree. But who would have thought that the 80s, like, not the 80s, but the prequels that George Lucas did in the 90s and early 2000s would have a, as bad as they are, they have a coherent story from beginning to end of the trilogy. This problem with these movies is they didn't have a roadmap for anything. It's like, basically like, I'm going to make this movie, pass the baton on, and I want you to finish what I did. And Rian Johnson's like, oh, fuck you. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to subvert expectations. I'm going to make Luke a little whiny bitch. And I'm going to, you know, screw everything up for everyone. Screw your story. It's like, wow, good job. So then this movie was like basically just, it felt like he was trying to cram 2 movies into one. It was like moving around so freaking fast. Like in the first 10 minutes, you've been to about 4 planets. It's just like way too fast of a movie. There's also way too many coincidences, like conveniences for the characters too. Like they don't have to struggle to do anything. It's all like, we need to have this mysterious object. We need to find this MacGuffin. Here it is. Okay, let's go over here to get this MacGuffin. Oops, we crashed on this planet here. Oh, here's the MacGuffin we're looking for. It's like they don't have to like struggle to do anything. It's all handed to them. It's all like move as fast as you can. It feels like super, super rushed. It's a really odd choice. Well, hopefully the next Star Wars movie they would have learned. They would fire Kathleen Kennedy. And they would vet people, and they would have the roadmap laid out, like, here's what we're going to do. Like, George Lucas did not direct Empire Strikes Back. He did not direct Return of the Jedi. Irvin Kershner took over the second movie. I forgot who did the third. But he had a roadmap. Like, basically, they sat down, they wrote out the movies where they wanted them to go, and that's where they all agreed upon, okay, here it is, like, oh, you're going to have everybody captured, and the heroes lose an empire, and they're going to redeem themselves. And the third, they're going to do all this stuff. That was all laid out after they pretty much hired extra helpers to help George Lucas, because his original ideas for the sequel to Star Wars were to search for the Kyber crystal. Like Luke and Darth Vader would be racing to try to find the Kyber crystal, which is like ancient mystical beings that control the Force, and that would have just been total garbage. So other writers came in and said, like, hey, you want to have these things here? Let's take this one good idea you had. Pardon me. Let's expand upon it. And that's exactly what they did, and that's how we got Empire, and that's how we got Jedi. Other people saved it. But yeah, but M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong probably would have done a better job. With the quote-unquote twists. So yeah, it's like about 3 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I was talking to a friend of mine who had seen the movie before I did. And I'm like, so I just started like pulling random things out of my butt, like about what was going to happen in the movie. He's like, oh yeah, you nailed it exactly. I'm like, what? He's like, no, seriously, I thought you saw it, but the way you're describing it. I'm like, no. I was just making up the dumbest things that you possibly do in a sequel, and they turned out to be absolutely correct. And they were reaffirmed by it when I watched the movie last night. So, yeah, the movie is, it's a mess. It's not the worst movie ever made, by far. You know, the last movie was pretty bad. It was just basically straight up a character assassination of the characters because Rian Johnson wanted to. He was just basically saying, aren't I clever for ruining your childhood? You know, you're ruining this 40-year saga of characters you've been following. Aren't I special? And give me applause. And everyone's like, no, you suck. So JJ pretty much tried to kind of erase that and say, that's not really what happened. This is what happened, and took it from there. Hoping I don't get crushed Mission Impossible style here. Well, see, the thing is, like, Tom Cruise is actually, despite being, like... Tom Cruise is one of those people where I'm like, he's a total... he's a reprehensible human being, in my opinion. But he does good acting, just much like Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson is, like, one of the worst people ever on the planet. He's total racist, total asshole. But he does really, really good acting. So those two, like, you know, Tom Cruise actually still has a pretty good career. But, I mean, it's just like, as a person, he's just reprehensible.
You really think this plan's gonna work? I mean, pushing the whole country into civil war? Be careful. The commander would kill you for voicing doubts about the restoration.
And speaking of Tom Cruise, I saw the new Top Gun trailer. One, it's like, I read the first trailer, they're like, pardon me, they're like, you've been passed up for promotion, like, every single promotion for the past 30 years. It's like, here's how the military works. If you're passed up for promotion twice, you're kicked out. The second time, they're like, okay, you're obviously not good enough to be promoted, you have not met the qualifications to be promoted, which is kind of rare. If it does happen, you're out. So he would have been kicked out of or retired from the Navy long ago. First of all, well, even before that, Top Gun 1 ended in World War III breaking out, so nukes would have flied, we all would have died anyway, so there's that. So him not being promoted, and he's like 55 years old, he should be a general at this point, or very high-bird colonel about to retire. Full colonel on the verge of general. So it's like, there's that going. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh. And then he's like in charge of teaching the new generation how to dogfight. And it's Goose's son. And from everything I've seen, it looks like they're just rehashing Top Gun 1 again. Because it's been 30 years and everyone's forgotten about it, I guess. 30, 35 years.
Yeah, the assault rifles are already unloaded in sub-armory Gamma. They're just waiting to be encoded. Let Hitchens know that we need those guns encoded by 1300. Yes, sir.
Yes, please keep shooting the chair instead of him. Ooh, here we go. M4s.
An M400, Dad's favorite. He'd be so proud.
So everything's add 1 or 2 zeros after the end of it because they didn't buy the licensing, apparently. Or apparently it was licensed.
isn't rocket science. Yeah, real funny. Hey, why don't we use any of this gear in training? Commander Lucius didn't want us relying on it, didn't want us dependent. The training was to make us deadly. Now the gear can enhance that. Oh, you have to loosen the shoulder straps if you want full rotation there. Oh, yeah! Everybody
Yeah, of course the game just launches grenades straight up at me. So grenades in this joke are just completely random. Absolutely 100% random. Hurt me. Okay, just can't hit him now. Okay, can't jump into it from there. That's fine. Ow. Need to readjust. Hold on. Alright. Oh, not feeling good, but still want to keep streaming. It's the fun of it. Okay. That's a thing that happened. And dead. Nice. All the way back here. Alright. Oh, go down there. There you go. Alright, see if I can survive it this time. Should be able to. Sorry, hold on a second. Alright. Oh. All of a sudden it felt like I just got something, like, right in my eyeball. I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't wear contacts or anything. It's like, nothing in my eye. Just stop freaking out. Alright. Resume game. Oh, that would have been fun.
or bad?
It's hella good.
It's good.
It's good. It's a combination of good. It's what is that speech there? I'm trying to think of the don't screw it up. It's like, you think I would remember this off the top of my head being one of my favorite movies. Let's look it up. Yes, killing is wrong and bad. There should be a new, stronger word for killing, like bad wrong or badong. Yes, killing is badong. From this moment, I will stand for the opposite of killing. Kudnadab. If you've never seen Kung Pao Enter the Fist, you really should. Alright, please let this be a cool Indiana Jones thing. It's jerky!
Final systems checks progressing on to V5. Let the commander know the version 5 armor prototype will be ready for full deployment within half an hour.
The base.
Hostile located. Lock him down. Enemy spotted. Don't let him escape. He can't have gone far. Find him.
No one checked the ventilation systems.
Could carry 10 Claires out of here wearing that thing.
Unauthorized DNA
I don't know
contact.
what the hell it is.
Security relocation protocol commencing.
Well, better than nothing, I guess.
He ripped off the cod piece. Why did he rip off the cod piece?
Is he? His face doesn't match anyone.
I mean, of all the things to rip off, why that?
All members armored defense squad. Spread out and find him before he does more damage.
Ooh, I got the thrust back. Okay, so I can double jump. Neat.
Claire, you there?
Right here, Jason. You okay?
I'm fine. I scored some kind of, I don't know, jetpack or something from some armor I saw.
Can it fly us out of here?
I don't think so. Short bursts only. But I'm getting around faster.
Find that armor you mentioned. That'll get us both out of here.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Did you guys hear anything? No. All the way back here, okay. Alright, what's your job? I walk in a highly secured facility. It's my job to walk back and forth between these death beams that could easily kill me in one hit. I'm just going to trust that the system recognizes that it's me instead and deactivates in time and doesn't kill me. And I have to do this for at least 8 to 12 hours each day. Why can't I get up here? Okay, because I guess the game wants me to go back that way anyway. Never mind then. Always check your map, boys and girls. Speaking of lasers, let's face it, the only good part from the Resident Evil movie was the laser grid. Which they then copied for Resident Evil 4, the video game, which I find funny. Like, yeah, that was pretty cool. We're gonna have Leon suddenly do that. Speaking of Resident Evil, I should probably go back and finish Resident Evil 2 remakes one of these days. Nope, that doesn't destroy wood. Alright. Yeah, just plant the grenade. Good job. Okay, that was unexpected. That was certainly not the results I was expecting. At least. Maybe you were. But yeah, if you're looking for like a Metroidvania game that's like actually not too hard and will literally guide you on the way there, like you can just run through it if you want to. I just always like to explore to see if I can pick up power-ups. This game's not too bad. I mean, it literally just guides you like, hey, stupid, go here. Follow my blue path. You can turn that off if you want, but...
The pipes, huh?
Hopefully I can swim in this thing. I didn't think this through. Okay, I think you want to aim maybe at the guy who's like there. There you go, game. Good job. I knew you could do it. I believed in you. T. Wallace may not have believed in you, but I did. Okay, can't quite get there, I don't think, at least, right now. Yeah, I can. Worth it. More grenades. So I can blow myself up with. Because let's face it, that's what you pretty much do in this game. I want to be seen as the bad guy. And what is this? Armor! Okay, cool.
So what do you think? Is the Cubs here? It would take the entire country falling apart for the Cubs to win.
Ha ha ha, this is made before the Cubs finally
After
won.
we liberate San Francisco, we'll liberate the Cubs from Chicago. That'll make us later.
Oh boy, it looks like a boss fight.
Come on, not again.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Let's see if you can swim.
Ooh, gold bars. Okay, those can hit through the floor. Good to know. I'm sorry if everybody who has a subwoofer right now hooked up to your computer speakers. Supadaki. Wow, I didn't know I could cheat my way all the way up here. That's funny. Just keep wall bouncing up, just keep tapping A apparently, and you can cheat your way up some surfaces, I guess. That's good. Alright. it is time for me to take a very, very quick stretch break. I'll be right back. A couple moments here. Hit the restroom, of course. Take a stretch yourself if you want here, and I'll leave you with the music from the Geeks. As always, be right back. Not that one. No, this one. Alright, I am back. So sorry about that long wait. I apologize. Had to run around and do things as quickly as possible, and unfortunately I just didn't sometimes seem to happen to work out right, but I am back. Let's get rocking into the game again. Say, take a slice of pizza. Alright, and here we go. Oh, there's a ladder there. Okay, I'm like, wow, I really managed to, like, cheat my way up there by wall hopping. No, I didn't. I also like how this game just exposition dumps on you when you're in vents. I think that's actually a really good... That's a good point to do it, really, because when you're crawling through, they obviously don't hear these loud banging, because one thing I love about Mythbusters, the original Mythbusters, not that hack zombie version they have now, they're like, what's it like to actually sneak through air vents in the movies, which nobody does in real life, and it's, like, incredibly loud. Everyone in the entire building would know you're in there. Your only hope is for a deaf security guard. Yeah, let's not mess with that for now. No, I didn't hear Bob getting stuck through the railing, or see him 2 feet away. I don't get paid much of my job. Game? You gonna give me the correct angle here? Big vault-like doors opened up with a single grenade. Ooh.
Scuba time.
I like that. We actually have these in real life, but they are very, very dangerous. Excuse me, like I said, I'm coming down with the cold, unfortunately. So you're going to hear sniffles and snorts. I apologize. It's kind of gross to hear, but really wanted to stream. So SEALs, United States Navy SEALs, actually use a system like this called rebreathers. Take a carbon dioxide, scrubs it, basically hides a lot of bubbles in the excess, purposes it back in the oxygen. The problem with it, why it's so dangerous, is that if you get water into it, it turns into hydrochloric acid, so you could run into real big problems real quick. It's also why they do extensive training with it. That is one well-constructed shelf from IKEA. So now I gotta, wow, really, really backtrack. That is a lot. I'm sorry, I forgot I had the microphone off. I went into a coughing fit and forgot to unmute it. So you guys were missing my witty deconstruction of Jacques Cousteau jokes. Like the bodies float around in the water, like the manatee, docile, beautiful. Not flashing like the speedboat I clipped with. It's like one of my favorite skits of all time was the Ben Stiller show. And there's this like Jacques Cousteau. He's in this album. He's like in the recording studio, supposed to be recording like this overdub for his newest aquatic special. He's just like losing it. He's drunk. He's just out of it. He's like freaking out and stuff. You find out after like the 4-minute skit that basically he's so upset because he accidentally killed a manatee. And he's actually like doing a segment on the manatee himself. So the people in the recording booth are like, man, we have nothing we can use from this. Like, I don't know about that. Pardon me, I think I can edit something together. And they just take like these audio loops of like all the different parts where he's freaking out to make it into one sentence. It was like when Chef left, like Isaac Hayes, who played Chef on South Park, when he left, and the guys from South Park trashed his character completely. They just took edited words from all his different episodes and made him into a child molester. It was like that. It was like, the docile manatee likes to have the ocean, and it loves to swim! You know, things like that, just totally edited like multiple different words into one sentence. It was great. And then the show was canceled. Because Fox cancels everything that's a good show. Hit show, wins lots of awards, cancel it. We don't know what to do with it. Alright. Making more progress. Gently nibbling on pizza while I do it. This is like the lamest stream ever, I'm sure. Nope. Not going the right way. Okay. Usually I can destroy those green boxes. You just can't do that one, apparently. I have no idea what the red ones are, or the purple. And that was health over here. Yoink. Nope, can't quite do it by yourself. Excuse me.
Holy crap.
Jason, you okay?
I'm in some kind of factory. These guys are rolling out enough ordnance to invade a small country. Maybe even a
Like
big one.
America!
Even ours.
You only heard about liberating San
getting
Francisco
out of here.
repeatedly.
Can't.
Yeah, watch me.
Jason, if we can stop this whatever it is before it starts, we
And how the hell am I supposed to do that?
find a way. I know you can do it, Jason.
You're dressed like a guy from Warframe, right?
Jason, come on.
All right. All right. Fine. This is absolutely insane.
Which is really funny, because the people who made Warframe, the original first game was Dark Sector, which was first shown off as like a game demo for the Xbox 360 back when it was brand new, like the very early days of the Xbox 360, even like when Gears of War was early stages and running on Macintosh, which is crazy. But yeah, it was basically, if you look at that trailer, the very first Dark Sector trailer for Xbox 360, you can see how they eventually abandoned that entire idea and then went and took all those things and put it into Warframe. It's really interesting to see, like, almost 15 years later, like, yeah, let's take these ideas and put it into Warframe, a different game. I'm like, wait a minute, I've seen these designs before. This looks fun. Stay out of the hot zones. By immediately falling into the hot zones and dying. I lost so much health, it's like, just die and respawn. It'll be easier with full health. There we go. Just like that.
We're on a deadline, people. The restoration needs another 200 units within the next hour. Impossible at the current rate of production, sir. Then speed up the conveyor belts. Or do you want to tell the commander to push back the liberation of San Francisco? No, sir, but I also... Command and control, we have the intruder. He's in the factory.
Deploy foam guns. We can't risk the production line.
Not the foam guns. I do like how headshots actually matter in this game. Oh no! I was trying to get off. Couldn't quite make it. Okay, so I am like way ridiculously off the beaten path. So it looks like where I was going was actually going the right way. Hmm. I love doing that. It's just so much fun. Alright, so I need to... keep heading to the left. Okay. Something fun's going on. Yeah, let me lower the audio over there real quick. Good lord. There we go. Let's try this. What purpose does this serve? I don't know. Just to be obnoxious, I guess. Good lord. Alright, so that part's over. Hopefully we don't have to have anything like that again. My lord. Way too loud. Apologies to anybody wearing headphones or have a really good surround system or subwoofer hooked up to your computer speakers. Or maybe not. Maybe you're annoying the neighbors you don't like anyway. That's good. Tell them I did it. Okay, save room. Checkpoint spawner, good. Ooh, I have 500 health now, that's even better. I saw that I got like the life up, but I didn't pay attention to what it was. Physics! Okay, I can't jump or anything here, so... Alright. Excuse me. Not sure what happened there, but somebody died.
Let's see how they like it.
They like me murdering multiple people, or... Ooh, foam gun. Wow, so foam is super limited. It's like the puzzle at, wow, okay, let's just turn down the audio a little bit more. It's kind of like the, what was it, the early puzzle in Grim Fandango. Kind of, but not quite. More foam, alright. Oh, doubles it up. Okay, that was worth it. Oh, I need to do the ones on the top. Probably shouldn't stand here in the middle of this explosion, but you do you.
Claire, I took it out.
Seriously.
Hey, don't sound so shocked.
Oh, I'm not. I just. Wow. I really did pick the right man. Hold on. Somebody's coming. I have to go radio silent. Find the armor, Jason. It's our only way out.
Okay, so I shut down the production of the factory. Nope. Okay, so just need to backtrack through here. Oh man, serious backtracking again. This game like to do it. So this is like the way to like the super ultimate armor, depending on how many passkey things I've been collecting. Didn't know exactly where that room is. Now I do. That was later in the game where you come across it. I guess I was wrong. So how am I going to do this one without blowing myself up? Remember this being a pain in the butt. Alright, when in doubt, look it out. Look it up. Apparently a lot of people are getting stuck here too. It's like, oh really? Okay, here we go. Let's see what they have to say. Good old IGN. We're going to link to a video. What? Okay, we've tried that before. It didn't seem to work. We'll try it again and watch it mysteriously work. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Yeah, now it works all of a sudden. Go figure. Okay, that's not it. Oh, duh. Gotta start thinking, that's all. I don't thinking's hard, but... Okay, shooting foam into the water does nothing. Huh. Okay, so it does not keep those. Alright, so what I should do, as I keep doing it over and over again, just go back here and enter this room, because it saves the game, save state. There's gotta be something. It's funny watching a walkthrough, the guy's like stuck exactly where I am. He's playing in Russian. Really? That's how he's gonna get through this? So you jump in the water, you take a massive hit on your health. But he's somehow leveled up climbing onto the platform, so it restored his health in full. So if he just keeps going to the next platform from the middle, he's gonna make it. That's exactly what the guy does on the walkthrough. You gotta be kidding me. Wasn't that just dandy? Like, oh yeah, just abuse dumb luck. Okay, and now it decides to let me grab onto the platforms. I don't know, man. I remember this game getting a little screwy, but not too bad. Oh, I was hoping it was going to do that thing again. There it is. So there's some kind of secret here. Wrong one. Right one. Alright, worth it. At least the game is mostly pretty generous with checkpoints, so pretty tolerable. Here's like a top drop down or something. There we go. Alright, still making progress. Oh, boss fight. Mm-hmm. Okay, the problem is I can't quite aim my grenades right now. Oh, it drops bombs. Okay. Drop grenades on me. I got it. Such advanced technology, floating medical packs. Alright. Just wonder if I can hit that guy from all the way out here. Not quite. Okay, grenades do not go far on water. Got it. That looks fun.
That's my ticket out. Nothing's stopping me. See how well you fly when you're loaded down with foam.
Okay, so this is just another way to hear. That was a one-way trip? Seriously? I was like, okay, I'll just take the elevator back up and explore. Nope. All right.
V5 armor at 50% capacity. 5 key components not detected.
An onboard AI? Awesome. Computer, what 5 key elements are missing?
V5 armor at 50% capacity. 5 key components not detected.
I get that. What are the 5 key elements?
V5 armor at 50%.
Never mind.
Nice. Got a ground pound. Okay. All right. And with among all that dramatic music, if it thinks about it, it's thinking about it. It might do it. There it goes. All right. That was a little different there. Let's try it again. Nope, doesn't want to do it. Thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Of course, shout outs to T Wallace and anybody else who is lurking or did lurk. You guys are always cool. Usually I do stream around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know when that is, just type that into Google and it'll tell you for wherever you are in the world. Also check me out online at Twitter, Wurzel555. Post up around 2 or 3 hours in advance what I'll be playing, or if I need to cancel a stream or whatnot. As of right now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or not. Let's see, that's going to be Sunday the 22nd. Wow, time's flying by. So I'm not sure if I'll be streaming or not, so just keep an eye on Twitter. Still have a couple of different ideas, things I want to do. I could either go back and finish up Strider. I got Odin Sphere I can always try out there. Fighting games I want to get to on PlayStation 5, like not PlayStation 5, but Street Fighter 5, Skullgirls. Maybe some pinball. Always have different ideas pinging around for what to stream, so we'll figure it out before then. And of course, if you have any ideas or anything like that, you can also tweet me or whisper me here on Twitch. It's all good. Taking a look right now. Not seeing anybody streaming here, any friends at the moment. So we'll just let the auto host decide. So keep an eye on the Twitter, and we'll see if I stream again tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.